Hello and welcome. This is Zoey Gold, and in today's video we're gonna take a look at how you can transform your beliefs, your paradigm, and your inner self-image in easier, faster, and more natural way than you've ever done before. And by the end of today's video, you're gonna know the mistake that many make that keeps them stuck. They have a lot of knowledge, they have a lot of conscious and conceptual understanding about laws of the mind, laws of the universe, but they are still stuck. They cannot experience it fully, and they do not see transformation in their results. So that's what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna talk about transformation of beliefs and transformation shifting the paradigm. So different teachers call it different ways, and basically paradigm is set of inner beliefs that you have about yourself, about the world, about your abilities, about things that you can or can't do. We're also going to talk about inner self-image, but even deeper than that, we're going to talk about your identity. So we all formed the human identity, the form identity, because when the baby is born, baby is like a blank paper, right? You can write anything on it. And then when you live throughout your physical lifetime, you observe different things and you develop your beliefs, because identity is basically beliefs about who you are, based on physical universe facts, based on your history, based on the things you've learned, you've seen from others, right? And often these things can be beneficial. In many ways, they're helping you. And in some, they are limiting you, they are sabotaging you. And that's why we are talking about this today, how you can bring your transformation of your desired results, fulfillment, and the life that you are meant to into this reality, and bringing your gifts, your wisdom, your intelligence, your love and kindness to the world and people around you. So what I can see working with my clients, what I can see with especially avid learners of laws of the mind, laws of the universe, they do gather a lot of knowledge about how to create this transformation. And they try to apply a lot of tools and techniques and practices. They try to align, think positive thoughts, feel good, visualize. And while these tools can be helpful and useful, there are different ways of how you, and different levels of how you can approach everything in life. You can zoom in and you can have a particular level of understanding, and you can zoom out and you can have take a look at the bigger picture. And when you truly understand both levels, when you can also look at the bigger picture, then it is much easier to deal with a specific level that you choose. And you will understand in a second what I'm talking about here. So basically, people who learn about law of attraction, for example, they try to visualize, they try to change beliefs, they try to change paradigm, they try to change their inner self-image, their limiting identity, their old story. And all these tools are and can be useful. But there are little things that often keep people stuck, because when you try to change your identity or your beliefs or shift your paradigm, basically what many are doing, they're changing their old disempowering narrative, data, information replaying in you with a new, upgraded and updated, but still narrative, based on the physical universe facts, based on new ideas that they have in mind, etc. So they change an old narrative with an upgraded new narrative. But at the end of the day, it is still a narrative. It is still a story. It is still data, but a bit better feeling one, or a bit better performing one, a bit more beneficial one. So what are the setbacks here? First of all, when you try to change one narrative with another one, it fights back. The old one fights back. There is a constant inner battle within the person. Like, I can repeat this thing that I want to visualize, but I know it's not true when I look at my physical universe facts, when I look at my account, when I look at my job, when I look at relationships that I have, etc. So it feels like you're lying to yourself. And of course, with repetition and doing different practices, it will be helpful and it will move you forward a bit, right? But it's still pretty challenging to do because the old identity will be fighting the new one. Now, the same, even if the person succeeds in transforming the beliefs, identity, and the paradigm and installs the new belief or the new worldly human or form identity, it is still a form or worldly identity, which is still limited and it has its own cap. So the old beliefs had the cap that you cannot jump higher than that belief. That serves like a thermostat for your, for example, profit or your success or your personal life. The same thing happens with the new narrative, which is better, slightly better, or much better and upgraded. You will reach a certain point when the story is still a story and it has its own limits, so you would have to move further. There is nothing bad in that, and it can also be approached as a practice and as a tool. But let's take a look at a deeper approach, a more natural approach, a more stable, and what I call an invincible foundation to this. It is, first of all, tapping into the truth within. Instead of changing one narrative with another one, is tapping into that knowing that is in you. The knowing about you. Because if you didn't have, at least first of all, you have it. You always have it. The core, the essence of who you truly are is always there. You can put as many stickers as you want on top of it. It's not going anywhere. It is there. And you felt the glimpses of it throughout your lifetime. That's why when you self-condemn yourself or when somebody does it for you, right? You feel that resistance. You know that something is missing. You know it's not true. But there are other things, data, memories replaying in you, stuff that often gets in the way and contradicts and blocks, you cannot completely block it. That inner knowing. So when you truly erase those errors, when you truly set yourself free from it, and you truly tap into that knowing, it's your core, it is your origin, it is what you're made of, right? You're the source energy in physical form. That connection and oneness with greatness, with creator, with source within you, it's always there. Tapping into the truth within you and unleashing, awakening your true identity. Instead of, again, changing one narrative with another one, that's one level that can be useful. Don't get me wrong. But there are other levels that you can know and you can aim for. And this is natural to you. That's who you truly are. And this knowing about your abilities, about true desires of your heart, not what society suggests you should have or you should do, not what's cool or what's prestigious and what others think that you should have, and basing your identity on that, on worldly possessions. Having worldly possession, having amazing goals, ambitions, there's nothing bad in that. These are great things. But placing your identity on these concepts that have nothing to do with the real one in you, that's what creates more problems, more challenges that are trying to save you and help you. They're trying to help you let go and release the garbage, the bullshit, and tap into the real thing, the real one. And when you come from that real in you, when you come from that power in you, then nothing is stopping and preventing you. The power that creates the universe flows to and through you, and you go for what you are inspired with. And your actions are effective and they're inspired. And you create beautiful, great things beyond what seemed possible, beyond what was here in this physical reality. Because if you look at inventions of the past 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, they were not here on this planet before, and they were not brought from outer space. These were people who were able to tap into that greatness and allow that power to come through them, and you can see it in different results. The beauty of this is it will literally touch every aspect of your life. It will color every interaction, every feeling, the quality of your life. Because the quality of your life, the true quality, is not just outer stuff, which is great. It's the inner joy, fulfillment, happiness, beauty, calmness, knowing the real one in you. So I hope this was helpful. We do post a new video every week, video training, and these are real trainings. So you can subscribe and you will always know what's next and what can help you in achieving your results and unleashing your true powers and living the life of true fulfillment. As well as that, I do have a few openings for a complimentary strategic results and breakthrough session. It's one-on-one session with me where we go very deeply into particular patterns that are stopping you from getting where you want to go, and we rip it out so nothing is preventing you from getting where you want to go. And there are just a few spots left, so you can find the links below this video and you can apply to see if you qualify. Unfortunately, I cannot work with everyone. We receive a lot of applications every day, but I would really encourage you take advantage of that and benefit from that session and apply. And I will see you probably in the strategic results and breakthrough session. So have an amazing day. It was a pleasure being with you.